Let me show you 5 tips and tricks for iPhone 17. So the first trick that I want to show you is the back tap gesture. In order to set it up, we need to go to settings. Over here we want to choose accessibility and then go to touch. Over here at the bottom you should be able to find the back tap, and we can assign a double tap and triple tap gesture, or more specifically we can choose what should happen when we double tap or triple tap the back of our iPhone. And for example, we can set up a screenshot for the double tap, which means that if we double tap the back of the phone, we should be able to take the screenshot quite easily. There we go. Usually I tap somewhere over here, like above the Apple logo, or you can also try to tap on the Apple logo. However, best results I actually got by tapping over here in this area, just above the Apple logo. Now, you may already know that you can access visual intelligence by using the camera control button. More specifically, you can press and hold it in order to open the visual intelligence. However, as you can see, sometimes the iPhone refuses to immediately open it and it tries to open the camera. Only like after another attempt, it actually shows or enables the visual intelligence. And this is of course fine for someone who is not bothered by this, but I think the best way to actually use the visual intelligence to activate it is by adding it to the control center. So we can just add this button that allows us to quickly toggle the visual intelligence to activate it. So if you want to add it, just tap on this plus in the upper left corner, and then over here we can tap on add a control and just look for visual intelligence, which should be in the Apple Intelligence and Siri section over here. And then of course we can also adjust the size of that button if you want to. During a call, you can also access a call translation. So in the call menu you can tap on more in the bottom right corner, and then we have live translation. You can choose the source language or the originating language to automatically translate conversation, and then you choose the target language, so the language that you would like the conversation to be translated to. And definitely a pretty cool feature that can be quite helpful when we are talking to a person who doesn't speak our language. The base model also has now always on display, so if you open settings and then go to display and brightness, then over here you should be able to find always on a display. We can also choose to see the wallpaper. We can also blur the wallpaper photo and also show notifications. And this is how the AOD looks like, at least by default. And there we go. Now, besides that, what you can also find, or actually what you can disable, is the liquid glass effect. So you might be already familiar with the new style and look of iOS, but you can actually reduce the transparency if you want to. So if we go back to settings, we can open accessibility, then over here choose display and text size, and over here we can reduce transparency, and this is how it looks like. We have just made colors over here without the transparency, and that's pretty much it. If there are more tips and tricks that you would like to share with other people, then of course let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.